Hi, welcome to another episode of MYD Global. I'm your host, Leanne Hackman-Carty. The Internet of Things is really changing how we deal with disasters, both in real time and for future planning decisions. So stay tuned as I talk to Roberto Ponce about an application that they've developed specific to COVID that's helping track for businesses right now. So stay tuned. Hello, Roberto. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Leanne. Doing great. Thank you for having me here.
Thanks for agreeing to do this. And what I wanted to talk to you about is a little bit about the technology that you guys have developed specific to disasters. But before we get into that, just a little bit about yourself, your background.
Hi, yes, well, I was born in Puerto Rico. I've been raised in Puerto Rico until I finished high school. And then I went to Brown University in Rhode Island, in the United States. And from there, I started working on mostly urban planning and development in Puerto Rico after graduation. And in 2007, I moved to Barcelona, Spain, where I started working with technology and especially on the IoT part of technology on urban planning and planning cities in a more efficient way for smart cities. And that's where I've been working for the past 12 years now.
That's great. And I know you and I met, a mutual friend of ours introduced us, and it was specifically around some of the work you're doing with COVID 19. So
Right.
can you describe a little bit about the solution that you guys have developed?
Right. So our company has been working since 2007 on the IoT, especially on industrial IoT and smart cities. But however, what we developed in 2013 was operational intelligence platform for cities in order for specifically for incident management and emergency management and knowing exactly what's going on in cities in real time through sensors and through IoT technology. That platform has a different amount of modules that go anywhere from tourism, health, traffic management, incident management, emergency management, security, etc. And one of those modules is the health module that was developed specifically for Singapore to track down the outbreaks of infectious diseases or tropical diseases like malaria and dengue. And that module is the one that we adapted to COVID-19 back in early January this year.
So the purpose of it is to really give, would it be emergency managers, an idea of where things are developing as they unfold?
Right. So as you know, IoT or Internet of Things, it's trying to connect everything that we use in our daily life from a perspective of infrastructure, city mobility, or city infrastructures or city assets in real time through the internet, so that we can have information that's up to date and in real time regarding anything that's going on, from pedestrian flows to traffic management to the stability of a tower or anything in general, right? So from that and those technologies of IoT that have been used for the past decades very, very much in many cities around the world, is that we've developed the platforms for incident management and emergency systems. By knowing what's happening in real time, then we can make more informed and better decisions on how to respond to emergencies or incidents.
I'm just curious, you're starting to see other technology companies get in a space of saying, oh no, my app is the most important thing. I'm just
Right.
curious how you're marketing your product to your solution to communities around the world.
Well, we are firm believers of to create a smart city or a smart environment, you have to be completely open about sharing your data and integrating with other partners. And that's what really makes a smart city or a smart environment work. We have been working through that set of mind since the beginning, and that's what's been the success of our company when it comes to integrating with other partners. As you know, most governments today work in silos and they work independently. Each department or each agency works with their own, their own software, their own sensors, their own technology, and most of the time they're not sharing this information with even their own other agencies or departments in the same city. So, trying to eliminate these obstacles that cities have, it's how we created our One Mind platform, which is integrating with everything that's out there, not just our technology, but other partners' technologies or other third parties that can come in and share technology with us. And we can share also our data with them in order to have a more informed and real-time environment for decision-making and emergency management. We are working with a lot of countries around the world right now. We have about 68 countries where we have some sort of projects or presence in them in some way or another. Again, the important thing about our platforms is that they're completely expandable, both horizontally or vertically, so we can integrate with other third parties very easily, and we're actually willing to do so. The idea behind what we're trying to do is create a community and a consciousness in the community of the importance of smart cities and sharing this information for a better quality of life for everybody, whether it's on a government level, on the daily operations of a government, or just regular traffic management, or security, or crime management, for example.
Was there anything else you wanted to mention before we wrap up?
No, I'm just happy to help, and we're here willing to listen to what the needs are of each of your clients and the audience that's watching us, and develop tools or develop software that can solve their problems.